Right. Question number 3. Given this way, yes, if the remainder when the polynomial fx is divided by x minus 1 and x minus 2 are 3 and 7. Right. Find the values of a and b. I'll give the method of getting this. Right. Yes, fx given like this, no? Fx is given as x cube plus 4x squared plus ax plus b, no? Plus ax plus b, right? Now, given divided by x minus 1 and x minus 2, the remainders are 3 and 7. That means what, people? When it is divided by x minus 1 remainder given as 3, that means what? F1 is 3. Secondly, F2 is 7, right? Substitute x equals 1 here. Equate that to what? 3. X equals 2 here. Equate that to what? 7. Then you will get two equations with the unknowns a and b. So then take a and b, right? You get the answers. Yeah, I didn't get that answers. You can solve that and take. Right. Number 4. Take number 4. Right, take number 4, people. Right. Here, given the limit 1, right, limit 1, limit x going to 0, this is root tan x plus 1 minus sin x plus 1 divided by x cube, no? Right. Now, this and this multiplied by the conjugate. Conjugate means take a sign this to plus and multiply by the new expression, numerator, denominator both. Then to the numerator we get what? Difference of two square factors. Then we can write it as of square of this tan x plus 1 minus sin x plus 1. This way, denominator we have x cube and the conjugate of this, no? Tan x plus 1 plus sin x plus 1, right? Limit x going to 0. Okay. Then you can cancel down this and this. Okay. Now here, tan x we can write as sin x by cos x, no? Take sin x out. Then we get here 1 over cos x, no? Minus 1, no? Okay. Now, next one, here I write of this x cube, only 1 x I write here. Now the x squared we have, no? That I write where? Here. This one here we know that I write like this. Tan x plus 1 plus this root sin x plus 1, no? This way. Okay. Right. Now limit x going 0. Okay, now we can do it like this. This cos x, I take common denominator here. We get 1 minus cos x here, right? That cos x coming here. That I write as 1 over cos x, huh? Understood? This x squared I write where here? Right now. And the sin x upon x I write here. Right now. This one I write where here? Right now. Tan x plus 1 plus square root of sin x plus 1. Right now. Here limit x going to 0. Up to here, I think you can clearly understand. Okay. Now, people, here, this cos x I can write 1 minus 2 sin squared dx. Right. Then what do you get here? Here, 1 minus this one, 1 minus 2 sin squared x by 2, right? Okay. Now, this and this you can cancel down. Then, people, you can see here sin squared x by 2, no? Right, that you can write sin x by 2 perfect square. Denominator also we have x squared. Then by using this and this form, sin x by 2 divided by x by 2 perfect squared, putting suitably the real numbers wherever you need. Then there you have sin x by 2 divided by x by 2 perfect squared, and once you prepare that, some numbers we have to, real numbers we have to adjust here and there, dividing, multiplying, and so on. Now let's see what happens. X going 0, can you find this? Possible. Here when you put 0, this is 1. Here we have sin x by 2 divided by x by 2, something perfect square. That answer also you can take, right? Here when you put x0, tan 0, 0, here we have 1. x0, sin 0, 0, here we have 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then you get the answer, no? Do as homework. Right now, this is enough. Do the rest part as homework. Take number 5. Okay. Number 5 is sin inverse x cos inverse y. Sin inverse x cos inverse y is equal to 3 pi by 4. Okay. But he asking to what? Asking to show this answer. Right. It is 1 minus x squared something, no? Right. First I differentiate this sin inverse x. What is that? 1 over 1 minus x squared root. What are the cos inverse derivative, people? It is minus 1 over 1 minus y squared root, and derivative of y, what is that? dy by dx equals right hand side constant 0. Right. Now, here, I can take this right hand side. Okay. Then, taking this right hand side, by this we use the cross multiplication. Then what do you get? 1 minus y squared root divided by root 1 minus x squared is equal to dy by dx. We'll keep this as star. Okay. We need that later. Now, once I take this right hand side, what you get is that I am going to differentiate next, right? This way. Bring this to right hand side. Dy by dx into this. Right. That means I use a cross multiplication to this end, right? Now differentiate this. Right hand side u into v form. Okay, right. Take that. Okay, now what is the derivative of this? First, you have to differentiate the root sign. What is the root sign derivative? 1 over 2 times the same. Same means this, 1 minus y square into derivative of what? This y square. What is that? First 2y, thereafter dy by dx. 2y dy by dx, right? Okay, there are really people minus y squared. I have differentiate, no? Minus y squared, no? I have differentiate in here. First, we have differentiate this, and then this part, no? 1 is a constant 0. Here, minus sign we have, no? Minus 2y and dy by dx, right? Here we have to have minus sign. Minus sign we have to have, right? And go right hand side. Put uv there. U is dy by dx, that we have to keep as the same, and derivative of this. What is that? First is the root 1 over 2 times this. Right. When we differentiate the root, what do you get? 1 over 2 times the same thing we write. Then that should be multiplied by the derivative inside the bracket. What is that? Minus 2x. Plus. Now what? Keep this as the same and multiply by the derivative of this. Right. 1 minus x squared d2y over dx. Right. Okay. Right. Now you can cancel down here. Then what do you get? Minus y divided by this into dy by dx. Here you can cancel out. Minus x times that divided by 1 minus x square root dy by dx. 1 minus x squared d2y over dx. Right. This is what we get. Okay. Now people asking this way, right? Now multiply this both sides by root of 1 minus x squared. So what do you get there? Y root 1 minus x squared. Here we get divided by this. Dy by dx. Correct, no? This will cancel. Minus x dy by dx. We will multiply by itself. It will be 1 minus x squared. D2y over dx. Right? Okay. Right. Now, what do you have next? This one. People look at this. Right. This answer. Asking to show. Right. Now this 1 minus x squared, right? Dy by dx divided by root 1 minus y squared. People, you know, here, when you take this to here, this to here, what do you get? This into dy by dx divided by this. What is that? 1, no? Therefore, what is this small thing? Equal to 1 by star. Okay, by star. Then answer coming, no? Take this right hand side. 1 minus x squared d2y over dx2 minus x dy by dx plus y equals 0. Right? Do the next part. Number 5 is that. And number 6 next. Right? Number 6 is the next. Okay. Number 6 given us C be the curve given by x equals 80 squared, y equals 80 cube. 80 squared and y 80 cube. 80 squared, y 80 cube. What is asking there? Right, a not equal 0. Show that the equation of the normal drawn to the curve at C. Right. Normal equation, no, straight line. We should have what? Gradient, no? Yeah. Now we'll differentiate here dx over dt. What is this? A times 2t. dy by dt. A times 3t square. Okay. Then y, we can find dy by dx out. Dy by dt. Right? Multiplied by dt by dx. Right. So using this and this, you can find people dy by dx. What is that really? Gradient. Gradient of what? Gradient of the tangent. Gradient of the tangent. Understood? First, take that answer here. Okay? Right. Now, asking what people, the normal. Normal means what? Perpendicular line. All right. Suppose the curve C is this. The point P is here. Point P we are given the coordinates 80 naught squared, right? Here's the point P, people. Coordinates I am going to take here. We are given a t naught squared, a t naught cube, a t naught cube like this, right? When we draw a tangent here, right? Now its gradient can be found. We got this no dy by dx. This will be coming in terms of t. For right, that t here the point P has coordinates 80 squared, 80 cube is the any point x and y. Once you change this P here and here, we can go to different points on the curve C. But this time point P has the coordinate 80 naught squared, 80 naught cube. That means this T becomes T naught for the point P. Then what we do is this, people. This gradient coming in terms of T. For that T put T naught. Then you get the gradient of this tangent. Now we need the equation of this perpendicular now. Right. So then how to find the equation of the perpendicular? This found gradient, take the reciprocal and multiply by minus sign. Then you will get the gradient of this. Now we need to find the equation of this, no? To find the equation of that, you can use this, people. What is the equation of a line? Y minus y naught equals m times x minus x naught. That m value, take in the reciprocal and that you can put here. For x naught and y naught, substitute the coordinates of the point P, like x naught this, y naught this. And simplify, you get this answer. That's enough, That's enough. Right, 2 months more to the exam. Right. Put a short note and work out and take the answer. Right. Go to next one. Number 7. Take number 7. Right. Take number 7. Yes, given this way, SB the region enclosed by the curves y equals this, y0 and x3. Right. Okay. Okay, it's given like this. say 3. This is this equation only given y equals x over square root of x plus 1. Right? Okay. Right, what is first, people? Let's be the region enclosed by the curves. This show that the area of S is right. How to find the area? Area integrate what? This x over square root of x plus 1 with respect to x. What are the limits? Here x0, here x3, 0 to 3. Right. How to people integrate this? 0 to 3. All right. This x we write x plus 1 minus 1. Divide separately by root x plus 1. Like this, huh? I think if I write like this, you can understand it. If not, furthermore study, right? Added 1, subtracted 1. That I divide by this divided by this, right? So here this root comes here. 0 to 3, root x plus 1, right? 1 over this, dx, right? People, this one I can take to numerator, no? Power half minus half. X plus 1 power minus half. Okay. Now tell me how to integrate this, right? What is this, people? Linear expression power half, no? Right? What's the answer? Integrate this, what do you get? Root means power half, no? Add 1 to that x plus 1. X plus 1. All right. Power half plus 1 means 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. Minus, add 1 here. Power half. X plus 1 to power half divided by half. All right. Now put the limits. Lower limit, upper limit. Then simplify. The answer coming correctly as 8 by 3. Right? Answer coming as 8 by 3. Right. Now, asking the volume. How to find the volume, people? Volume is obtained how? Can you remember the formula to find the volume? We discussed in the theory class, i.e. integration fx squared dx, no? This is the formula to find the volume. In notes available, right? So now we can write it like this. Pi 0 to 3. All right, fx is what, people? This, get a square there. What do you get? X squared over x plus 1 dx, right? Now we should know how to integrate this. How to do that, people? We can write it like this, no? 0 to 3. Right, this one I write like this, people. X squared. Suppose here I am going to write this way. Right? See here first. Denominator we have x plus 1, right? Right. Once I write here, we get x squared. Another plus 6, extra x coming. That I have to subtract this way. Okay. Correct, no? Another one I subtract and add 1. Now what has happened? X and x squared. This is coming. X and this plus 1 plus 6 minus 6 will cancel off. Minus 1 plus 1 also cancel off. Then we get x squared, this only. Right. Now v equals 5 times, right, 0 to 3. Divide this by this, we get x. Divide this by this, we get minus 1. Divide this 1 by x plus 1. All right. Now you can integrate this. Tell me the integration of this. X squared by 2. What are these, people? X. What are this? ln x plus 1. ln x plus 1. Then put people lower limit and upper limit. You will get that answer. Volume. Yes, the answer coming for the volume pi by 2. Correct that answer. I think the minus sign is changed there. The answer of volume people coming as this way. Volume is pi by 2. 3 plus 4 ln 2 coming now. Right. You have something to do after the class, right? Right. Our people always copying down everything on the board, then think that I can do like this at the examination alone. Right? Okay. Overestimation is very dangerous. So therefore, until your AL examination, don't wait to get this experience. It's the most important time in the life. Don't wait to get this bad experience until your examination comes. Bad experience means what? You are overestimating that I can do everything, right? Okay, doing here and there, getting the answer a little bit, and think that this way at the examination I take at the most. I can do. Overestimation is very dangerous, people, right? So therefore, do these questions as homework. Once you do like that, I think when you do the next paper, you will find a certain convenience than this. Right? This 2 months is very much enough people to change everything, right? So therefore, work. If you work harder with me, I think surely you can write the paper easily, because we are going to discuss this kind of comfortable questions in the future as well, right? So that is very important, right? Okay, next question is number 8. Number 8. Number 8 says the straight line passing through the fixed point 63 intersect the x-axis at A and y-axis at B. Right. It's number 8. Right. This A, this is B. Passing through 6,3. Right. Okay. Let R be the midpoint of AB. R is the midpoint here. Here. I'll take its coordinates as x bar, y bar, midpoint. If then, if being equal, right? Okay. Now what is asked in there? Show the locus of R. Locus of R. Can you tell me the way of creating a locus? Right, locus creating this people, this way. You know, we are given this line passing only 6,3. Yeah, we are not given its gradient. It says the gradient can be anything. Gradient is the variable there. Line passing through the 6,3, but its gradient is not given, right? It can take any gradient. Once the gradient changes, people, the inclination changes. Inclination changes means, people, the line rotates about the 6,3. That's happened. That means the line is a rotatable line about 0.63. Okay. Then what happens? Once the line rotates about the 0.63, A will change, B will change. Right? Then the midpoint change, R. Then R moves. When R moves, it's path only asking. Okay. Then what I do is this. I'm going to take, people, the gradient of this as M. Then what is M? M is a variable. Then I can write the equation of this line. Equation of AB you can write. How to write? Y minus Y naught is 3. Gradient X minus X naught is 6. Right. Then people, in this equation, I'm going to find the point A. Point A can be found, put in y0. When you put y0, we get x. That is the x coordinate of the point A. Like that, you get x coordinate of the point A as 6 minus 3 over m. Y coordinate is 0, no? Right. Again, put in x equals 0 here, we can find y. That is the y coordinate of the point B. That comes as 0, 3 minus 6m. Okay, like this. Now, we know B and A both we know. All right, in terms of m, but now how to find the midpoint? Midpoint R. X bar you can write how? X bar you can write how? At the x coordinate divided by 2. Y bar at the y coordinate divided by 2. Okay. Now, what we do, people? You need what? You need to obtain a relationship between x bar and y bar. No? Then this way we can do rest. How? By this or this find m. By using this or this find m. Suppose we found m by using this equation, we subjected m. Now we have an answer for m. Put that m answer here. Then simplify, you get a relationship between x bar and y bar. That's going to be the what? Half of r. Take that also like that. Take number 9. Okay, find the equation of the circle going through the origin and touching the straight line x plus y minus 4 equals 0 at 2, 2. All right. But I'm going to take that circle like this, people. I'm going to assume its equation as the standard equation. X squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2y plus equals 0. Then what could be the center? Minus e minus f, right? That touches a line like this here. What line given? X plus y minus 4 equals 0. And that touches this at 2, 2, no? 2, 2 is on the line. Okay. Now to find the people equation of this circle, G we have to find, F we have to find, C we have to find. Okay. Right. Now we have to take some equations, right? First one, you can write this here. What? This 2, point is on the circle. Am I correct? Therefore, 2, should satisfy this equation. Then what do you get? 2 squared, 4g, 4f plus equals 0. 4g plus 4f plus c equal to minus 8, number 1. Right. This passes through the origin, no? Then 0, 0 also on this. Right? This passes through the origin. 0, 0 on the circle. Put 0, 0 here. 0, 0, 0, 0. This all 0. Then C will be 0. Right? C equals 0. Right? Number 2. All right. Now the one equation we need. The next equation we can take like this, people. You can find the distance from here to here. This is the radius, no? The distance you can find this way. From the external point, this the perpendicular distance to this line. What? How to find that? Put this minus p minus f for this x and y. Take the modulus and divide that by what? Square root of x coefficient square and y coefficient square. Thereby you can find this r. But you get there, substitute for x minus g, substitute for y minus f minus 4. Take the modulus, right? Divide by square root of 1 squared plus 1 squared, right? That should be equal to what, people? That should be equal to what? The same radius you can write in another way here using this. This length is radius that I found by using the perpendicular distance from external point to the line. From the center to this tangent, the distance is what? Radius. That you found by using the straight line theory. The same R we can find from here to here. Distance between 2 points. What is that? Right? Difference of x coordinates perfect square. Minus g minus 0 means minus g. Once you square that, g square. And here, f square. Root. Okay. Now square this both. Both sides we can square. Right? Then once you square the left hand side, right? Modulus will be removed. Right? So this we can write minus g minus f plus 4 perfect square. Here we get 1 square plus 1 square is root 2. No? Its perfect square is 2. Square is the root will eliminate. Right? Right. Number 3. Right? Now you can take the GFC 3 values. There are no third equation we have, right? C we know, put that here, then we get another relation between G and F, right? Square this. Then what happens, people? You know, once you square this, you can square this, right? G squared, F squared term come in, that will cancel with the right hand side. No, there we have 2, no? Yeah. Anyway, people, by using these 3 equations, 1, 2, and this 3, solving them, find GFC. You will get 2 sets of values for G and 2 sets of values for F. Yes. Then there will be 2 circles. Right. By solving these 3 equations, find G, F, C we know already 0. Then we will get the 2 equations. Right. Solve them. Right. Right. Number 10. The next. Number 10, we are given this way. Express cosine this sine in the form of this way, right? For sine x plus 5 by 9 into sine x minus 5 by 18. Right. You can write this now. Right. The same thing I'm going to write here, right? This 4 I write 2 into 2. Sine x plus 5 by 9. Sine x minus 5 by 18, right? I take this as angle A. This as angle B. Then what do we have here on the left hand side? 2 sine A sine B. Can you remember the product formula? Can you remember the product formula? 2 sine A sine B. Now what is that? Cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. No? Right. Put these 2 outside. Cos A minus B. What is that, people? This minus this. X will cancel off now. Then we get 5 by 9 plus 5 by 18. Minus cos. This time this. What do you get there? 2x plus 5 by 9 minus 5 by 18. Okay. Then people, when you simplify this, we get cos pi by 6. Correct, no? We can add, no? This to 3 pi by 18 means pi by 6. Minus this one you can write cos 2x. Simplify this 2, you get that is pi by 18. Right. Now cos pi by 6 means cos square root 3 by 2, no? Multiply by this. We get root 3, 2 times cos 2x plus 5 by 18. This is the required answer, no? Right. This way we can complete. In the form of a times b equals 2x plus alpha, correct, no? Then here this a, right, asking to write people this in the form a plus b cos 2x plus alpha, no? A is this root 3, b minus 2, alpha 5 by 18. We have tried them, huh? Right. ABC, AB alpha, you have determined, no? You have tried them. Okay. Hence, all the equation this 4 cos x minus 5 by 9, cos x minus 7 5 by 18 equals root 3 minus 1, right? Hence means this should be able to use, no? Right. Let's see how to use that. Yeah, you can write this. Think here. Cos 5 by 2 minus x plus 5 by 9. Right. Tell me what is this answer? I take this here something. If you assume this as what? Theta. What do you have here? Cos 90 minus theta. Cos 90 minus theta. It is sin theta, no? Sin, right? X plus 5 by 9 coming. Okay. Right. People now simplify this. When you simplify this, you get here cos 7 pi by 18 minus 6. Right. Since this ratio is cos, this terms you can interchange the order. Understood? Cos minus theta is cos theta, no? That's the reason, no? Then you can write cos x minus 7 pi by 18 as this sin x plus 5 by 9. That's fine. Okay. Secondly, I am going to take this cos 5 by 2 minus x minus 5 by 18. Again, assume this as theta. What is this? Cos 90 minus theta, sin theta, no? Sin x minus 5 by 18. Okay. Right. So now simplify this also. When you simplify this, we get cos 5 pi by 9 minus 6 equal to this. Here also we have cos before this angle, no? Then we get what? Cos x minus 5 pi by 9 is equal to this. Sin x minus 5 by 18 people, huh? Right. Now, what is asking? Hence, solve the equation. Right. What is the equation? This. 4 cos x minus 5 pi by 9 into cos x minus 7 pi by 18 equals what, people? Root 3 minus 1, no? Right. Then this one, what is this, people? 4 cos cos x minus 5 by this sin, no? This one you can put here, sin x minus 5 by 18 cos x minus 7 pi by 18 sin what, people? X plus 5 by 9. is equal to root 3 minus 1, right? What is this really? It is the one, this, no? Okay. It sounds to be obtained like this. This one you can put in the left-hand side. What is that? Root 3 minus 2 times cos 2x plus 5 by 18 is equal to root 3 minus 1. Root 3 you can cancel down. Divide by minus 2. Then we get what? Cos 2x plus 5 by 18 equals half. Now you can write the general solution, no? Now you can write the general solution, no? Right. Okay, take that answer. Right. Okay. Number 11, part B, first question, no? Given fx, right, x squared plus 2x plus c, gx also given. Bx squared plus x plus c, right? Okay. Given that fx and gx have common root alpha, all right? Assume the common root is alpha, right? Assume the common root as alpha, right? Given common root is alpha, no? Given, no? Right. Then what can you say? If alpha must be 0, g alpha must be 0. That means when you put alpha here and here, this and this both should be 0, no? Then we get a alpha squared to alpha plus c equals 0. B alpha squared plus c equals 0, right? You can take, this is number 1, this is number 2. Take 1 minus 2. When you take 1 minus 2, we get a minus b alpha squared plus alpha equals 0, right? No? C and C we can cancel down. We can cancel down this by alpha. Here we get 1. We divide by alpha. Alpha not equal 0. How do you know? Alpha not equal 0. If alpha 0, common root should be 0. Right? Alpha 0. Alpha 0 brings this is 0, this is 0, then c equals 0. But in the question you are given A, B, C non-zero real numbers. Right? In the question you are given A, B, C non-zero. A, B, C non-zero. But if alpha 0 by this equation, this 2 0, C becomes 0, C becomes 0. This is a contradiction. So therefore alpha should not be 0. Therefore we can divide this by alpha. Then we get the first answer for alpha. Asking answer alpha 1 over b minus c. Right. Okay. That you got. Now asking find c in terms of a and b. C. Asking to find c. Right. People, this by 1 or 2, right? Substitute for this alpha, this answer we got. Then we get c. Right? Then we get c this way. Yes. C answer coming like this, people. This alpha answer put here in number 1, no, here in number 2. You can take that answer. I write the answer of C. We get C like this. When you substitute like that, we get the answer of C like this. A minus 2b divided by b minus c perfect squared. This C we get C, yeah? Yes. What's next asking? If the discriminant of fx equals 0 delta 1, then show that delta 1 is the discriminant of this fx equals 0, right? Fx equals 0 means what, people? It is a quadratic equation. Fx is this, no? Ax squared plus 2x plus c equals 0. It's discriminant only delta 1. What is the discriminant? B squared. B means here 2. B squared minus 4 times x squared coefficient A and C. Right. Now, here 2 squared 4, no? Minus 4. For this C, substitute the answer you got here. Okay. Then simplify, you get people this delta 1 in the answer. Delta 1 you get. Then the delta 1 answer come in 4b squared over b minus a perfect squared. Right. Now you have to do these things. හරිද ළමයි? ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේවා කරන්න ඕනේ. අනේ ඉතුරු කොටස. Right. Okay. All right. Secondly, people, hence show that the roots of fx equals 0 are real and distinct. Fx equals 0, real and distinct. Right. Now, people, you can see here, a and b not equal. Reason? If a and b are equal, what can you say? No, that way we can't argue. Right. A and b are equal mean, people, this is really 0, then this delta 1 has no meaning. Therefore, a and b are not equal. And here, this one b squared perfect squared, this is perfect squared, right? This 4 is positive. Then obviously we can see this right hand side is positive. A, B, C are non-zero values, no? Then this B not 0. Then this right hand side never be equal to 0 and that always positive, right? Therefore, our delta 1 positive, obvious, right? Obvious because B positive. Delta 1 positive means what? Roots are real and distinct, right? Roots are real and distinct. And then you can write roots are real and distinct. Next one. Is the discriminant of the equation gx equals 0, delta 2. Gx equals 0. Gx equals 0. Gx is what, people, this? Bx squared plus x plus c equals 0. Delta 2 you can write. B means here 1 squared minus 4 times b times c. For this c also put here. And simplify. You get delta 2. The answer given in the way a minus 3b divided by b minus a perfect square. Right, this is. Hence, if the roots of gx equals 0 are coincident, then show that a equals 3b. People, roots are coincident. Coincident roots means equal roots. We are given gx as equal roots. What is the condition required to have equal roots or the coincident roots? Delta should be 0. Right. Delta 2 should be 0 therefore, no? Right. You have to write the answer. Right. I'm not going to write this all steps. It takes more time. Right. When gx equals 0 has coincident roots, delta 2 should be 0. Like that, you must write the statements. Okay. You get 5 marks for them, no? Right. You have to write these answers again now as homework. Right. When delta 2 0, people, this a minus 3b must be 0, no? Then a equals 3b. Right. This implies a equals 3b. Okay. Next one. Right. Next one asking if gamma and beta and gamma are the other roots of fx equals 0, right? Fx equals 0 means this, no? Right. Its one root is what? Alpha. Common root as no. Other one is given here as beta. Right, people? Then you know alpha beta product you can write. Alpha beta product you can write. What is that? C divided by A. C divided by A. What is asking there? Asking to find beta, right? Okay. Now it's okay, no, people. Beta, you can write, bring this alpha, we are here. 1 over alpha, C over A. You know this alpha, you know this C. Substitute for C from there. For alpha, we found no, substitute here. Then you get beta. This answer you get. Secondly, the other root of gx equals 0. Gx equals 0 means this, no? Its one root is alpha. Other one is given as gamma. There also you can write alpha gamma. Alpha gamma product going to be C divided by B, no? C divided by B. There also you can substitute gamma. 1 over alpha, C over B. Substitute for alpha and C, then you get gamma, the given answer. Do them, right? Yes, that's all. Right. We'll go to part B. We'll go to part B. Part B says Hx ax cube plus bx squared plus cx plus 1, a, b, c are real constants. If x squared minus 4 is a factor of hx, then show that b equals minus 1 upon 4. Right. Hx given, right? Hx is equal to ax cube bx squared bx squared cx plus 1. Right. X squared minus 4 people is a factor. X squared minus 4 is a factor of hx, no? X squared minus 4. Then how to write? Ax cube plus bx squared plus cx plus 1. We can write x squared minus 4 into this way gx. We can write. Then put x equals 2 here on both sides. Put x equals minus 2 on both sides. Okay. Then you get two equations. What are the equations we get? X equals 2, we get 8a plus 4b plus 2c minus 1, number 1. Next one, minus 8a plus 4b minus 2c is equal to minus 1, number 2. Then once you take 1 plus 2, right, you get the answer of b minus 1 over 4. That answer you get. Okay, next one, given people, this way, what? It is given that the remainder when hx is divided by x squared minus 1 is x plus k. Remainder when hx is divided by x squared minus 1. Hx is divided by x squared minus 1. Ax cube plus bx squared plus cx plus 1 is hx. This is divided by x squared minus 1. Then given what? The remainder is x plus k. Then I am going to assume the corresponding answer is 5x and remainder given as x plus k, no? Right. I can write it like this by algorithm of division, no? This is the function, device is this, right? I am going to assume the quotient as this and remainder given as x plus k. Asking to find a, b and k. Yeah, now very simple, people. Already we have two equations, no? Put x equals 1 here. When you put x equals 1, what happens? This will be 0, then 5x not come in, we get another equation. Put x equals minus 1. Again, this will be 0. Right hand side, we won't get 5x. We get another equation. Right? Here, put in x equals 1 and minus 1, we get two equations. Here we have two equations. So altogether, we have 4 equations. How many unknowns are there, people? We have a, b, c, 3, and the k. We can find it. Do that. So I got the answers. I got the answers this way. B this way we get k 3 by 4. Right? K 3 by 4 and a minus 1/3. This way I got the answer. Do the MS homework until you get the answer. Right? Don't give up, people. Right? Sometimes you might think, now we can very easily do, no, after simplifying these 4 equations, we get the answer. Right? You think like that, people, but you must do. Right? Some people, they are very lazy, no? They think that we are professors at the examination, automatically, suddenly we become professors. All right? So you won't get what sudden talent at the examination. Right? So therefore, do now by solving these equations and get the answer. There also you will learn something. At least you will learn you can't take the answers. That also, if you know in advance, people, that is a good thing. Okay, so therefore do them, right? Taking the time, do them. Solving the equation is also very important. Some people, they can't solve the equation because they have always copied the board. Right. Right now, that is over. Right. Next one, 12, the permutation and combination part. Right. Permutation and combination part also I'm going to do here. Right. Number 12. Right. There you are given, you see, 6 members are to be selected for a health committee, right? For a health committee in a school, out of 2 male students, 2 female students. All right, male teachers, 2 male teachers, 2 female teachers, 1 male non-academic staff, and 1 female non-academic staff. Right. So then I am going to summarize these things. 12, part A. Here I write male students. Right. Next one, female students. Right. Male teachers. Female teachers. Male non-academic, right? Male non-academic staff, no? Male non-academic staff and female non-academic staff, right? Here 2, here 2, here 2, here 2, 1, 1 given us, huh? This is a composition. Correct, no? First question, what? If any 6 of them can be chosen, the committee must have how many people? Committee must have 6 members, no? Committee must have 6 members, right? Committee of 6 members. Committee of 6 members. Okay, right. Any 6 can be chosen, right? If any 6 of them can be chosen, any 6 people. How many are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Out of 10, 6 we have to select. What is that? 10C6, no? Right. 10C6, right? First one is okay. A committee includes 3 men and 3 women. Second one. Committee must include 3 men and 3 women. So then we'll take all men together. How many men? Here 2, here 2, here 1. All men. There are 5. Right? There are 5. And female, also 5. Right? We put all men into one set, all female into another separate set. Then this contains 5, this contains 5. What is the second condition required? Yes, committee should include 3 men and 3 women. Right. From this we take 3. From this we take 3. What is that? 5C3, 5C3. Then their product. 5C3, 5C3. Right. Third one, if all the categories above are to be included, all the categories above are to be included. That means, people, among these 6 members in the committee, how many categories are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories are there. Among that 6, all 6 types of members should be available. Then, people, definitely we have to take 1 from each category. 1 from each category. From there, first 1, second 1, third 1, this one. From every category we have to take 1. Understood? So therefore, third one you can take how? Like this. From this one to C1, multiplied by from this one 2c1 multiplied by here 2c1 multiplied by 2c1 multiplied by 1c1 multiplied by 1c1. That's all, right? Our next one, if you want to select three males and 3 females, then that can accommodate all types of students, teachers, and non-academic staff. If you want to select the 3 males and 3 females, 3 males and 3 females, right? We have to select. That can accommodate all types of students, teachers, and non-academic staff. What do you mean by that, people? The same, no? Same thing, no? In the group, right? In the group, there should be 3 males and 3 males. So 3 males and 3 females in the 6. And they should represent again all these categories. That's what number 4 says. The same answer, therefore. 4th one is the same. The same thing, no? Right. That's how we finish it. Right. Go to its part B, series part. Okay. Right. Series part given this way, the general term UR of a series is given by this. UR. UR R squared minus R minus 8 divided by R plus 1, R plus 2, R plus 3, R plus 4. This is R is positive integer. Right. By comparing the coefficients of Rn for n 0, 1, 2, 3, show that they exist constant A and B such that these are right. R squared minus R minus 8 is equal to 8 times R minus 1, right? R plus 2, R plus 4. Minus B times R, R plus 1, R plus 3, right? R positive integer, right? People, in this case, you are given to, by comparing the coefficients, that occasion when you substitute values for R to get these values of A and B, you won't get marks, remember. You won't get marks, right? Yes. Then, yes, we can do it like this. We have to equate the coefficients, no? Right. Here, I do something like this. We multiply these two. What do you get? R squared, 2R, 4R, 6R, 2, 4, 8. Okay. Minus B times R. R squared, 1R, 3R, 4R, plus 3. Okay. Right. Now, people are asking to equate the coefficients of R to the power n. N takes 0, 1, 2, 3. That means R cube, R squared, Rn out of power 0. R cube. Left hand side we don't have 0. Right hand side R cube come in here. R cube come in here into A. Here, R cube come in here, coefficient is minus B. Then A equals B. Secondly, R squared. Left hand side minus 1. Right hand side, see R squared come in here. Here, this and this. Right? What do you get? 6. This and this. Minus 1. Then we get 5. That should be multiplied by A, no? 5A. Here, R squared term, this and this, no? Minus 4B. Right. This is number 1, this is number 2. Then R, left hand side minus 1. Right hand side, how do you get people? This and this 8. This and this minus 6. Then 2. That should be multiplied by 2A. Here, this and this only. Minus 3B. 2A minus 3B minus 1, number 3. Next one, R to the power 0. That means constants. Left hand side minus 8. How do you get constant by these two? Minus 1 and 8, minus 8 multiplied by A, minus 80. And there we won't get. Then cancelling this and this, we get people A equals 1. Here we get A, B equal. Therefore, B also 1. Right. Now we have another extra 2 equations. People, you have to verify that A equals 1 and B equals 1. Both satisfy this 2 and 3. So, A equals 1, B equals 1. When you put here left hand side, what do you get? 5 minus 4 equal to 1. Correct. This one also correct, no? Minus 1. Then you must write A equals 1, B equals 1. Satisfy these 2 and 3. Therefore, value is existing. That way you must write. Okay? Write down that. Take A equals 1, B equals 1. A equals 1, B equals 1 satisfy what? The equations 2 and 3. Write down like that. Right. Next one. What is that? Find FR such that UR equals this R. Right? Okay. Now what we do is this, people. We got A1, B1, no? Right. Put that A1, B1 here. Right. Now we get this. Now I divide multiple. Here's this. Right. Rewrite this. Put in A1, B1, substitute there. Now I divide both sides by what? By this thing. The denominator of the UR is this, no? R plus 1, R plus 2, R plus 3, R plus 4. I divide both sides. We divide both sides by that to get this UR to left hand side. And then dividing by this, what? We wrote this one now. Divide this by R plus 1, R plus 2, R plus 3, R plus 4. Then this divided by this we get. That is UR. Correct, no, people? When I divide this by this, what happens? R plus 2, R plus 4 here. This and this will cancel with this. Then we get R minus 1 here, R plus 1, R plus 3 here. Minus, right, here. When I divide this by this, what do you get? R plus 1, R plus 3 will cancel what? R plus 1, R plus 3 will cancel with that. Then we get here R. Here we get R plus 2, R plus 4. R plus 2, R plus 4. Okay. Now this is UR. Now see what happens there. People select this one as FR. Take this as FR. It's R replaced by R plus 1. R plus 1 minus 1. R. This is coming. R plus 1 means R plus 2. R plus 1 plus 3 means R plus 4. There. If you take this as FR, this is your FR plus 1. And then you have what? Therefore, UR is equal to FR minus FR plus 1. All right. Then you get the what? Sum, no? I put R equals 1 up to in both sides. Then this answer will come in. I'm not going to show the way of getting the answer after this. Put R equals 1 up to in left and right. Add them up, sum of n terms. You will get like this, the asking answer, right? Then the answer we get there. Sigma UR R going from 1 up to n. You get this way, right? Minus n over n plus 2, n plus 4. This answer come in now. After reaching here, you can take that answer. I'm not going to show that one. I think you can take that answer. Right, show that the infinite series this convergent. That also you can take. How? Right? Take n out, cancel down this n with this n. Thereafter put n infinity. All right? That answer coming as 0, people. Right? When you put in infinity, the answer coming as 0, right? Right. Yes. Convergent, right? Sigma UR R going from 1 up to infinity. When you take that way, people, this answer coming 0, right? Answer coming 0, right? That means convergent, right? 0 is what? 0 is real number, no? Right, convergent, right? Now what's next asking? Hence show that R going 5 up to infinity, 12 UR equals 1. It's very easy. Do like this. You know this, people. This we proved no. Then I'm going to write it like this. I'm going to R going from 1 up to 4 UR. And UR are going from 5 up to infinity. All right. People, here we have first 4 terms. From the 5th term up to infinity, here we have. Then in the sum, what do you have? From U1 up to U infinity, all the first infinity terms available. That is this, no? Since it is equal to 0, this should be 0. Right. We need to find this, no? If we can find this, taking that right hand side, you can take this answer. What is this, people? R going from 1 up to 4, sigma UR. That means what? Sum of the first 4 terms of the series. That can be found, people, here. How? Putting for this in 4. Putting in 4, the same in here we have put 4 here. Then we get sum of the first 4 terms. By the right hand side, you get. Put that where here. Take this to right hand side. Then you get the next answer. Right? You get the next answer. That's how we take that one. Right? All right. Now we'll go to number 13, people, next. Number 13. Come next. Number 13. Number 13. It is matrices. A given A0, 2 minus 2, B3. B 1, 5, 4 minus 1, 2, 1. C 15, 6, C5. Right. Our matrix is such that A transpose B equals C. A transpose B equals C. A transpose out, right, people? Let's show that this A transpose, how to write? This rows we write in columns. A0, 2 minus 2, B3. This order 2 by 3. B 1 5, 4 minus 1, 2 1. Here order 3 by 2 equal to C. Right. Now you can multiply these two. Right. Then we get order 2 matrix in the left hand side. Right? We will multiply these two. Right? Okay. Then left hand side we have order 2 matrix. These 4 elements you get. It is equal to right hand side. Is 4. Equate this element, equate this element, equate this element, this element. Then you get some equations. By solving, you can find ABC. Okay. If I show that, if I work out that one, just I have to multiply these 2 matrices and equate in a solving question, solving equations only. I have to show there. I think you can do that, right? Okay. Then we get this way the values A, B, C. This way we get. For these values, write down C inverse, right? People now, the matrix C is equal to this, no? 15, 6, C, 5. This C answer we got, no? C answer we get minus 2. Right. Now, ask him write C inverse. For these values, write down C inverse, right? People, how to write C inverse? When you write C inverse, you know, main diagonal elements, we exchange the positions. Minor diagonal elements, without exchanging, they multiply only by minus sign. 2 and minus 6 here. Right. This is divided by the determinant of this. Determinant of this. 15 into 5, 75. Minus 12. 75 plus 12. 87 coming. That is the C inverse here. Right. Then C inverse we get 1 over 87 this way. 5 minus 6, 2, 15. Right, no? Right. That is C inverse, right? Next one, what is asking people? Find the matrix P such that this equation. Right. We'll come to that now. We are given this way. C times P plus 2y is equal to 3C plus I people. All right. Ask you to find this P, no? Then we have to eliminate this C. Multiplied by C inverse. Write in that C inverse on the left. Then C inverse C. P plus 2y. Here. 3. Write the C inverse on the left of this C. Plus C inverse I like this. This is I. I times P plus 2y. C inverse C is I. C inverse C is I. C inverse I is C inverse. You know, when you multiply by a matrix by I, this matrix won't change. We know multiplying a matrix by I means multiplying a real number by 1. We have learned like that. So therefore, this is P plus 2y left hand side. 3I plus C inverse. We need to find this P, no? Bring this 2y to right hand side. 3I minus 2y is I plus C inverse. Now correct, no, people? Substitute for the C inverse. What? This. I means what? Order 2 matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. Add them up. You get P. Correct. Okay. Now part B. Okay. Complex numbers. Part B. Yes, show that z minus 2I modulus perfect squared, right? Z minus 2I modulus perfect square. Modulus perfect square. How to obtain? Complex number multiplied by its conjugate, no? This. Here, z minus 2I. You know this difference, the conjugate we can apply on this and this separately. Z bar minus, on this 2, we have to apply the conjugate. For a real number, conjugate is people the same. This conjugate we have to apply on I. Conjugate of I means people minus I. Remember, conjugate of I is minus I, yeah? Understood. So therefore, this is minus I. All right. Now what do you get? Z minus 2I, Z bar plus 2I. Right. Now multiply this and this. Z bar. Z multiplied by its conjugate is what, people? Mod Z squared. Z bar. And here 2I. Here 2I, yeah? 2I Z. Here minus 2I Z bar. This and this. Minus 4 I and I squared. Right. Z bar means what, people? Mod Z squared. Take here 2I out. 2I out. We get Z plus Z bar. I squared is minus 1 plus 4. People, what is Z plus Z bar? If I take Z, gives X plus IY. Z bar X minus IY, no? Z bar is what? 2 times X. What is this? X. 2 times real Z, no? Okay. What's asking there? Shall I have made a mistake there? Yes, somewhere I have made a mistake. This one we obtain Z bar minus and plus 2I. Z bar correct? Yes. Where? This and this, okay. This and this plus, no, people. This is plus. And this and this, okay. This and this, okay. All right, here plus, no. Then we get here asking the answer. Yeah, I'll take plus 2I out. Plus 2I out means Z minus Z bar we get, no? Z minus Z bar, what, people? When you subtract this 2 here plus 2IY, no? 2I, what is Y? This, it is called as immediate part of Z. IM Z. IM Z, no? Right, then we get mod Z squared plus 2I. Z minus Z bar is 2I IM Z plus 4, right? Here I and I squared. I squared is minus 1. 2 and 2, 4. Mod Z squared minus 4. IM Z plus 4, right? We get that answer, right? People, in the same way, we can take second answer. Same way, we can take the second answer. So therefore, I'm not going to take that. I write that directly. Yeah. Second answer, you can take in the same way. One plus 2i z mod perfect square. Y z mod perfect square, right? 1 minus 4 im z plus 4 mod z square, right? This also you can take the same way. I'm not going to take that. Right. Now, what is asking next? To use that, this equal to 1 if and only if mod z equals 1. Right. We are given this, a proof, asking to prove. The proof is this. 1 plus 2 I z divided by z minus 2i mod. This is equal to 1. Right. This division and mod, no. You can write that as apply mod here and here. Right. Now, use the cross multiplication. Right. This equals, right? This implies this. That implies this. Equals this, Now square both sides. 2 I z mod perfect square, right? Square in this, take this side, minus. Equals 0. Right? Now, this answer, this difference. For this, you can substitute this right hand side. For this, you can substitute what? This. Okay? Put them here and here. Then simplify. Okay? Then you know, people, again we can write this way. It implies this minus this, no. So what happens? Here. We get 1 minus modulus squared. These middle terms get cancelled, no? And this time that you get. And then we get 1 minus mod z perfect square, right? That minus this, that right hand side minus this is this, Then 4 mod z squared minus 4 equals 0, right? Then here we can take this 4 out. Mod z squared minus 1 coming. Here 1 minus mod z squared available. Take that 1 minus mod z squared out. Then here we get what, people? 1 minus 4 coming, no? Equals 0. This is minus 3, no? Minus 3 into this equals 0 mean, people, this should be 0. This implies 1 minus mod z squared should be 0. This implies mod z squared equals 1. This implies mod z equal 1. Don't put plus or minus because mod z means what? It's a positive value. Right? Modulus of z is a positive value, right? Okay. Now, what is this? This we got. This is if and only if proof, no? Put backside this way. Then we get if and only if proof. Right now? Right now, find the complex number z such that. Right. Next part given now. Complex number z such that. The two conditions given there. First one is this. First one is the condition 1 plus 2i z divided by z minus 2i modulus should be equal to 1. Our complex number, we need to find that complex number should satisfy this. People, when this is satisfied by certain complex number mean mod z equals 1. Why? We proved that. No? If this happens, we got the answer this way. That means if any complex number z satisfy this condition mean, that complex number mean what? Mod z equals 1. And therefore, this condition mean what? Mod z equal 1. Right. Then we ignore this one. For that, we take this. Secondly, arg2i z should be pi by 6. The same z should satisfy this condition. Arg2i z should be what? Pi by 6. Should be pi by 6. Okay. Now let's see how to take this. People, can you tell me mod z equals 1 path? Path of mod z equals 1. What is that? It is a circle. Where? Center. 0. Radius. 1. Yes. Okay. Then mod z equals 1. Complex numbers lie on the circumference of the circle whose center is at the origin. Radius is 1. Am I correct? Yes. This way. Is the real axis. Is the imaginary axis. Here the origin. Radius is 1. Okay. And on this circle only, people, on this circumference only, that result lie. Now, there are many, no? That result should satisfy this condition also. We'll see how to use that. People can remember we proved on the polar form of the complex numbers, when we multiply two complex numbers z1, z2, and when I take their argument, the arguments will be added, no? No? This we learn, no? They like that. R2I z. Right. 2 is a complex number. I is a complex number. Z is a complex number. Then I can write here arg2. Arg I. Arg z. This way you can write the left hand side. This way you can write this. But this one given us what? As pi by 6. As pi by 6. Huh? Argument of 2. Where is the people complex number 2? Complex number 2 is on the here. Here. Complex number 2 means 2 plus 0i. Complex number 2 lies on the real axis. But the argument 0. This is 0. I. Complex number I means what, people? 0 plus 1I. Where is this? Here. I. What is the argument? 90. This is 90. Pi by 2. Argument of Z, we keep like this. Brings this side. What do you get? Minus 60. What is this, people? Argument of Z should be minus 60, 90. 30 minus 60 is minus 60. Therefore, our complex number should be on this circle with the argument is minus 60. Minus 60 means, people, you have to measure the clockwise sense like this now. This should be 60. Measuring clockwise means argument is negative, right? Then this is the place where our complex number lies. That complex number only we need to find. That's very easy now, people. Right. Drop here. Drop here. Radius 1. Then, people, right? What is this length? 1 cos 60. Cos 60 is half. This is half. What is this? 1 sin 60, root 3 by 2. But you know here, when the complex number Z lies in the fourth quadrant, real part positive, imaginary part negative. Then you can write Z. All right. Therefore, Z. What, people? Half minus root 3 by 2 I. This is the required complex number. This is a required complex number. Okay. Okay. Part C of that. State the De Moivre's theorem for a positive integral index. De Moivre's theorem, right? A De Moivre's theorem. We have to state that. Right. I use this now. What's De Moivre's theorem, people? Asking for positive integral index. A De Moivre's theorem for positive integral index. What is that? It's equal R times cos theta plus I sin theta, no? Then what is the then? R to power n what cosine theta plus I sin in theta. This is the De Moivre's theorem. So this so power n means R to power n. This theta before theta we put in. This is the De Moivre's theorem. Okay. What's next asking? Express the complex number root 6 plus root 2I in the form this complex number root 6 plus root 2I. Right. Root 6 real part. Root 2 imaginary part. Complex number should be here. This is the origin. Join this here. Take this angle as theta. Right. Tan theta we can write. Tan theta root 2 divided by root 6. Tan theta 1 over root 3 theta 30. Correct, no? This length, suppose R. Apply Pythagoras. What do you get? 6 plus 2 root 4 into 2. This is 8, no? 4 into 2. 2 root 2. This is 2 root 2. Then you can write that complex number. How? Right? Is that equals what? R cos theta plus I sin theta. R is 2 root 2. 2 root 2. Cos theta pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6. Okay. Is that this, root 6 plus 2i. I write that there. Root 6 plus root 2i. This is correct. Now, what is asking? Root 6 plus root 2y to the power 6. Right. Then we take this one to the power 6. Then right hand side, we have to take the power 6 of this. And power 6 we have right here. No, that 6 we can write before this by De Morse theorem. Right. Cos 6 pi by 6. I sin 6 pi by 6. Okay. This and this we can cancel down. This and this we can cancel down. Sin pi, this is 0. Cos pi, it is people -1. Then we get minus 2 root 2 to the power 6. This will give us the answer minus pi 12. Right. Right now, take the question number 16, right? The straight line part. Right. Number 16. Right. It is this. The vertex of the rhombus ABCD is given as C2 minus 3n. The diagonal AC is given by the line 2x plus y minus 1 equals 0. And AB is given by the line this. Right? Okay. You take this, see? The rhombus, A, B, C, D. We are given C 2 minus 3. Right. AC diagonal only given as L. Right. This is L. L as the equation 2x plus y minus 1 equals 0. Right. AB is given by L1. This is AB L1. L1 equation 2x minus y plus 1 equals 0. The diagonal AC and BD diagonal, they meet at E. Here E. Diagonal perpendicular each other. Diagonal perpendicular each other. And also this angle equal because the diagonal bisect the angle at the vertex. These two also equal. These four angles are equal. When this is the rhombus, right? Yes. Now, find the coordinates of E and A. E and A, yeah. You can find the coordinates of A solving this equation and this equation. Right. A. Point A. Solving what? 2x plus y minus 1 equals 0. 2x minus y plus 1 equals 0. When you add y minus 1 cancel off, 4x 0 x 0. When you put x 0 here, y equals 1. Then what is point A? 0 1, no? Right. You know, when this is a rhombus, the diagonal bisect each other. E is the midpoint. How to write the midpoint coordinates? Add these coordinates of x coordinates of A and E divided by 2. X coordinates of A and C divided by 2. Y coordinates of A and C divided by 2. A is 0 1, no? Right. Then E, I'll take 0 and 1, 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 minus 3 minus 2 divided by 1. 2 is minus 1. E1 minus 1. First is okay, no? Equation of BD. BD is EV, no? E 1 minus 1. How to write BD equation? Y minus y naught. We can take this point E. Its x and y coordinates as x naught, y naught. Then y minus y naught. Y naught is minus 1. Then a plus 1. We must write here gradient x minus 1. Right. Gradient of BD. Gradient of this AC you can write. Its equation this, no? Subject y. Take this and this to right hand side. Then 2x will be minus 2x. What is the x coefficient? Minus 2. Then the gradient of this is minus 2. It's perpendicular line. How to find the gradient? Minus 2 we have to take reciprocal. And that again we have to multiply by minus sign. We get half. Then the gradient of this BD is half. Here it must be half. Then BD equation we get, this way we get x minus 2y minus 3 equals 0. Number 2. X minus 2y minus 3 equals 0. Number 2. Right. BD equation, okay. Right. BD equation we got. BD equation we got this way, right? X minus 2y minus 3 equals 0, right? Show that any point P between A and E. Here we will take P between A and E. Underline L. L means AC, no? Can be written in the form T 1 minus 2T, where T between 0 and 1. Right? Okay. Now you can write this. Equation of AC we know. AC equation what? 2x plus 5 minus 1 equals 0, no? Right. We take x coordinate of P as T. We take x coordinate of P as T. X coordinate of P, I am going to take as T. Let at P x equals T. All right. Then we need to find at P, the y coordinate. Put that x equals t where here? 2t minus 1. Take both to right hand side. Then what do you get? Y equals 1 minus 2t. Y equals 1 minus 2t. Then we can write P. Therefore, P, t comma 1 minus 2t. Right? Even now this t, we have to prove between 0 and 1. How to do this now? Okay, now suppose here, when I take A, A has the coordinate 0, 1. No? A has the coordinate 0, 1. Right? A people 0, 1. 0, 1 means the point is on the y axis, no? Right? E 1 minus 1. X coordinate 1, y coordinate minus 1. E here. Here this is A. When you join A and E, A exponent 1, no? Here 0. Take any point from A to E. Right? E exponent 1, here 0. Any point when you take from A to E, the x coordinate of that point should be between 0 and 1. No? P also a point between A and E. X coordinate of P is T. Therefore, T should be 0 and 1. Understood? Huh? And therefore, P is here. T should be less than 1, greater than 0. Right, like this. Okay. This number 3. Number 4. If the perpendicular distance from P to AB, right? This P now we know point P has the coordinates T comma 1 minus 2T. Right. If the perpendicular distance from P to AB, right, this and P to BD, BD is this. These two lengths are equal. From here to here the length and from here to here the length. These two lengths being equal. Then show that T equals 5 by 9. Right. Now, perpendicular distance from a point to a line, how to do? How to find people? Modulus the x and y coordinates of this point we put where here and here. Right? Then T and 1 minus 2T we have to put here and here. 2 times T minus y 1 minus 2T plus 1 modulus. Divided by what? Square root of x coefficient squared plus y coefficient squared. Right. Equals. Same way on this line, put that x coordinate here. Modulus T minus 2 times 1 minus 2T minus 3 divided by square root of 1 squared plus minus 2 squared. These two you can cancel down. Here, minus 1 plus 1 you can cancel down. 2T minus 2T, 40 modulus. Simplify here. What? Here 40 and T5T. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 5. Right. Now, by simplifying this, you get two answers for T. You get two answers for T. Right now? Yeah, the two answers you get for T. How do people simplify this? 40, remove the what? Modulus. Put in plus or minus to one side. 5 to minus 5. Take plus sign. 40, 5 to minus 5. Take this side. Minus T equals minus 5. T equals 5. Take minus sign. 40 minus 5T plus 40 equals minus 5T plus 5. Means this side 9T equals 5. T equals 9 by 5. People, now we told this P, its x coordinate T, no? We told that T should be between 0 and 1. Then out of that two figures, the value of T which is right less than 1 is 5 by 9. So then we get what? Okay. Get the final distance, yeah, equal, then show that T equals 5 by 9. Okay. Since T less than 1, greater than 0, T equals 5 by 9. Okay. T equals 5 by 9. If T equals 5 by 9, then we can write the point P. Point P you can write. Then write down point P. I am on this point P. Therefore, point P you can write. Right. What is T? 5 by 9. And for this T, put 5 by 9 and simplify. Then you get the point P as 5 by 9 and minus 1 by 9. Point P is this now. What is I ask you next? Show that the equation of the incircle of the triangle ABD. Incircle. What is people meant by the incircle? Incircle is this. When we consider a triangle, we can consider interior angle bisectors. This angle we can divide by drawing a line. That is called as angle bisector. Right. So now another angle bisector we can consider. All right. They meet at a point. Okay. Taking this point as center, from this point to any side, perpendicular distance. From this point to any side, the perpendicular distance as radius. If we draw a circle, taking this as the center, the perpendicular distance from here to any side as the radius. If we draw a circle, that circle touches this triangle internally. This is called as what, people? Incircle. Here, this P also, people, now we found how from P to now P lies where on the of this ABD triangle when we consider? What is this line? Is the angle bisect of this angle A. On this angle bisect of the angle A, the point P lies so that the perpendicular distance from P to this AB and P to this BD equal. See here. On this angle bisector, this point lies so that the distance from here to here and the perpendicular distance from this point to this side also the same. Then this point should be the what? In center of the circle. Like that, this point P, we found that coordinates 5 by 9 and minus 1 by 9 should be, people, the center of the in circle of the triangle ABD. That means having this P as a center, the perpendicular distance from here to here, as a radius, we draw a circle that touches this AB, BD, and AD three sides internally. That equation only asking. Then for that circle, the center is this. To find the equation of a circle, people, we should have what? The center as well as its radius. Radius means the distance from P to E now. Why? Here you know this is 90. That means the distance from here to here is what? The radius. If you know the center and the radius, we know how to find the equation of the circle, right? Then we'll write the radius. Then you can write this way, write down values. The center of the in circle, the center of the in circle is P. The center of the in circle of the triangle ABD is P. Now we'll write radius. Radius means, people, the distance this one. Distance this. How to write the distance between P and E? Difference of x coordinate perfect square plus difference of y coordinate perfect square root, no? Radius. Square root of, what do you get? P x coordinate is 5 by 9. E x coordinate is 1. Perfect square. P y coordinate is minus 1 over 9. They are minus 1. Then minus 1 means plus 1. Perfect square. Right. So once we simplify this, we get, people, root 80 by 9. All right. Now, if you know the center and the radius of a circle, how to find its equation? Yes, distance between these 2 points, right? Right, these 2 points perfect square is equal to r square, no? Right. Then x minus a perfect square plus minus b perfect square is equal to r square, no? Okay, apply that. How? Now, center is P, no? This, right? Here we have P. This radius is this. Take a point of the circle as xy. Right. Now what do you get? X minus x coordinate of the center plus y minus y coordinate of the center is equal to radius perfect square. Okay, radius perfect square, we get radius perfect square, right? Okay, now simplifying this, we get this answer. Right now, then when you simplify this, people, this S equation we get, simplify this, you get this answer. Equation of S come in like this. 9x squared plus 9y squared minus 10x, okay, plus 2y minus x equals 0. All right. Okay. Find the equation of the circle S dash with AB as a diameter. AB should be diameter. And then we'll first find this point B. Point B. How to find point B? Point B can be found. B is the point of intersection of this line and this line. No, these two equations will solve simultaneously. Then we get the point B, right? We'll come to that now. Now I'm going to find point B. Right here, x minus 2y minus 3 equals 0. And this line is that, this one is the next 2x minus y plus 1 equals 0. Right. We have to solve these two simultaneously. Multiply this by 2 and subtract this 2x minus 2x 0 minus 4y minus minus y minus 3y minus 6, right, minus 1 minus 7 y equals minus 7 by 3. Correct, no? Right. Now how to find x? X you can write, take the right hand side, 2 times y plus 3. X minus 14 plus 9 by 3. X is minus 5 by 3. Correct, no? Then we know B. The point B we know, x minus 5 by 3, y minus 7 by 3. Right. Now, you know, when we are given a certain line segment as the diameter of a circle, we know how to take the equation of the circle. Right. Now, I take AB like this. A we know 0, 1. B just now we found minus 5 by 3 minus 7 by 3. Okay. Now we'll take a point on the circumference of the circle as xy. Then to get the equation of this circle, we can use the, right, this angle is 90, you know. Why? This AB is a diameter, no? Right. We need the equation of the circle AB as a diameter. Yeah. Then how to find this? This and this perpendicular, no? Then the product of gradient. Find the gradient of this, multiply them. Okay, multiply them. The product of gradient should be equal to what? Minus 1. And thereby you can find the equation. Right. How to find the gradient? Difference of y coordinates divided by difference of x coordinate. Here also difference of y coordinate divided by difference of x coordinate. Y minus 7 by 3 is y plus 7 by 3, x plus 5 by 3 multiplied by this y minus 1 divided by x minus 0 should be equal to minus 1. Right. Y plus 7 by 3, y minus 1, multiply this x times x plus 5 by 3, but here we have minus sign. Now bring all the terms to left hand side. Minus x squared, we need to take to this side, plus x squared. Here and here we get y squared. And this and this when you multiply, we get what? 5x by 3. Right. Multiply this and this minus y. Here 7y by 3. Minus y. This and this and this plus 7 y by 3. And this minus 7 by 3. Right. Then you get that one s dash. Let's simplify this furthermore. Here you can simplify. What do you get? Minus 3y plus 7y. 4y by 3. No? Right. This is correct, no? Minus 3y 7y, 4y by 3. I write here 4y by 3. This is that equation, S dash. Right. Now, are the circles S and S dash intersecting at orthogonally? S and S dash. Right. Orthogonal circles. Now, you know, S equation we know. Right, people, you know, the condition required for two circles to be orthogonal, we proved like this. Can remember 2g1, g2 plus 2f1, f2 is equal to c1 plus c2, no? Right. Then when you consider there g1, g2, we told what people? g1, g2, f1, f2 are what? X and y coordinates of the two circles, right? Yes, S, right. S equation we have this, no? 9x squared, 9y squared, something like that, no? Divide by 9 and take the equation of S. Because the standard form we need, x squared plus y squared. We need the standard form. Minus 10 by 9x plus 2 by 9y minus 6 by 9 equals 0. Right. Here, what is center, people? We told how to take the center here. Divide x coefficient by minus 2. Then what do you get? 5 by 9. Divide y coefficient by minus 2. Minus 1 by 9. C means this, for that. Right. S dash. This x squared plus y squared. 5 by 3x, 4 by 3y, minus 7 by 3 equals 0. What is the center of this? Actual center we found, no? Earlier. Right. No. This center we didn't find, no? X coefficient should be divided by minus 2. What do you get? Minus 5 by 6. Y should be divided by minus 2. Minus 2 by 3. Okay. Then for this S dash, C is this. All right. Now, first of all, we'll see by finding the left hand side. We'll find the left hand side. For this G1 and G2, we can put what? X coordinates. F1 and F2, we can put Y coordinates of the centers. C1 and C2 means the constants available in the equation. Now we have to check whether this is equal to right. If so, they are orthogonal. If not, not orthogonal, right? Okay. Right. First we'll check 2 G1, G2 plus 2 F1, F2. Right. 2 G1, 5 by 9. G2 minus 5 by 6 plus 2 F1 minus 109 minus 2 third. Right. Here minus 50 by 54 plus 4 by 27. No. Then here 54 common denominator. Here we get 8, no? Minus 50 plus 8 is minus 42. Minus 21, no? 27 is the left hand side. C1, C2. C1, C2. C1, it's minus 6 by 9. C2 minus 7 by 3. Take the common denominator here as again 27 minus 18 minus 63. You can obviously see people, this and this not equal. So therefore, S and S dash are not orthogonal, right? This condition is not satisfied. Therefore, write down S and S dash are not orthogonal. Not orthogonal, right? Right now. Okay. As the next question, I take people question number 17, the last question. The last question, no? Take question number 17. The last question. The last question, right? Trigonometric question. Prove that sin x plus y plus sin x minus y equals to sin x cos y. You can apply there sin c plus sin d formula, no? Right. Apply sin c plus sin d formula. Right. Shall I use this now? Sin x plus y plus sin x minus y. We have to do like this, huh? Sin x plus y plus sin x minus y. Right. Take this as your c. This as your d. What is this? Sin c plus sin d formula you can remember, no? 2 sin c plus d divided by 2. What do you get? X, no? Next one, cos c minus d divided by 2. X we cancel off y. Then we get sin x plus y plus sin x minus y is equal to 2 sin x cos y. First part we proved. Correct, no? First part we proved. Okay. Using the above result, show that this answer. What is next? Sin x cos 3x. Sin x into cos 3x divided by sin 3x into cos 6. Sin 3x into cos 6. And I multiply this by 2, this by 2. 2 sin x cos 3x. 2 sin 3x cos 6. Right now, people think here. Here we have x and y. No? Here now take this as your x. Take this 3x as y. Here we have 2 sin x cos y. Now we have 2 sin x cos y form. This one you can write like this, no? Then for this product, we'll write this left hand side. How? Sin x plus y here. X 3x sum 4x. Middle is plus. X minus y here. X minus y. X minus 3x is minus 2x. Am I correct? Here, take this as your x. This as your y. 2 sin x cos y. Here, this form we have. That you can write like this. Sin plus sin. What is first one? X plus y. 3x plus x 4x. Second one, x minus y. 3x minus x 2x. Correct, no? You know, sin 4x you can write how? 2 sin 2x cos 2x. No? 2 sin 2x cos 2x. 2 sin 2x into cos 2x. Sin minus 2x, this minus sign you can take before. Minus sin 2x. Sin 4x again you can write 2 sin 2x into cos 2x plus sin 2x. Now, you can take this sin 2x out from the numerator. That you can cancel down sin 2x coming out from the denominator. Then we get the right hand side 2 cos 2x. 2 cos 2x minus 1 divided by 2 cos 2x plus 1. Right. This is this left hand side now. Now, this left hand side, what do we have? Sin x into cos 3x divided by sin 3x into cos x. Right. Now, what's asking next? By substituting suitable value for x, prove that tan 15. Put x equals 15 degrees in the left and right both. In the left and right both. X equals 15 degrees. Then what do you get? Here sin 15 divided by cos 15. It is tan 15. Here cos 45, here sin 45, no? Cos 45 and sin 45 equal. Cos 45 divided by sin 45. Cos 45 1 over root 2, sin 45 also 1 over root 2. That too you can cancel now. Put the third 15 here. 2 cos 30 minus 1 divided by 2 cos 30 plus 1. Left hand side we have tan 15 is equal to cos 30 root 3 by 2. Then here root 3 minus 1. Here root 3 plus 1. Now we get this. Now multiply this numerator and denominator by the conjugate of this denominator. It is root 3 minus 1. No. By root 3 minus 1 we multiply numerator and denominator both. Now simplify this. Then you get this answer 2 minus root 3. You get this answer 2 minus root 3. Understood? Correct, no? Right. Further, it is given that y equals this. Right. Y equals this. We are given y 2 cos 2x minus 1 2 cos 2x plus 1. Ask and subject cos 2x. That's very easy. Use the cross multiplication like this and bring cos 2x to one side. Subject cos 2x. Then you will get this answer for cos 2x in terms of y. It is y plus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus y times r. So we get, right? That's easy. Right. Now ask him what? Show that sin x cos 3x divided by sin 3x cos x does not lie between 1/3 and 3. 1/3 and 3. You know, people, this cos 2x. Cos 2x. Cos graph, you know. Cos graph fluctuate between +1 and -1. You see. This is +1, this is -1. Therefore, this cos 2x we can write since cos 2x less than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to -1. We can write this way. Substitute for cos 2x this. y plus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus y. Less than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to minus. Right. Now we have to find the limit. What? The range of that y. Right. Now I am going to break up this into two. First this and secondly this. Minus 1 less than or equal to y plus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus y. And other one this. Y plus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus y less than or equal to 1. Right. This way we break up into two. Now we find the range of y for each separately. Yeah. Right. Right. No. First one will take like this. Minus 1 less than y plus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus y. Take this to this side. What do you get? Y plus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus y plus 1. Right. Once you take this side, we get this one greater than or equal to 0. This is. Take the common limit as here, this 2 times 1 minus y. Here y plus 1. This comes here, no? 2 minus 2y. Right. Now here what do you get? 3 minus y divided by 2 times 1 minus y greater than or equal to 0. People, now this is a simple inequality now. How to find that? Equal to 0, y equals 1. Equals to 0, y equals 3. Right. Here we have equal sign. Then the numerator y equals 3 we take. Circle and color here. Y equals 1, this is coming from denominator. That we never take because it is coming from denominator. Now 0 is here in this interval. Put 0 here, 3. 0 here, 3. Plus 2. Numerator plus, denominator plus. Division is plus. Plus something greater than 0 is true. Therefore, this region we have to accept. Then this does not. This we have to accept. All right. Then this satisfies in this interval. Similarly, take the other one. What? Y plus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus y less than or equal to 1. Brings this side. Y plus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus y minus 1 less than or equal to 0. Take a common denominator here as 2 times 1 minus y. Here y plus 1. This comes here. Then we get minus 2. Here minus 2y minus 1 is plus 2y. Less than or equal to 0. Y 2y, it's 3y minus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus y. Less than or equal to 0. Right? Here also find equal to 0. Y equals equals to y equals 1. Y equals 1 here. Y equals 1/3. Here y equals 1. Here y equals 1/3. Right. Now here equal sign we have no. Then the numerator y value 1/3 we take. Here circle and color. Then don't take this. Circle but don't color. Right. Now 0 is in this interval. Put 0. Right. Numerator negative. Put 0 here. Denominator positive. Negative by positive is negative coming to left hand side. It less than 0 means true. Then y available here. Then this does not satisfy y available here. All right. Now for this and this we have to take the common region. Common region we have to take. When you find the common region, people, you can see common region. How take that? Common region how to take, people? When you mark both in one diagram, here excluding 1 less than 1, including 3 greater than 3. First one. Second one, including 1 less, including 1/3 less than 1/3. 1/3 is somewhere here, no, people. 1/3, including 1/3 less than 1/3, this region, and excluding 1 greater than 1. All right, excluding 1 greater than 1 is now we can see the two colors available, left of 1/3 greater than 3. Therefore, y, right, should be less than or equal to 1/3, or y greater than or equal to 3. Okay, wait. Right. Why is this? But this is what? Sin x cos 3x divided by sin 3x cos x. Therefore, we can write here, y means what, people? Sin x cos 3x divided by sin 3x cos x, no? Okay. Really, this is y. It is equal to this, but this is equal to this. That is why we say, right? Therefore, this one less than or equal to 1/3, and the same thing, greater than or equal to 3. That means what? This expression does not take any number between 1/3 and 3. That way you can answer that part. Right. Okay, no? Right. Okay, part B need. Part B need. Right. Shall I list this now? Okay. In usual notation for a triangle ABC, state the sine rule now. Right. First, for the triangle like this here. A here, B here, C here. This is the angle capital A, capital B, capital C. This side is A, this side is B, this side is C. You want sine rule? A over sine B equals B over sine B equals C over sine C. Or do you write the other way around? Reciprocal of this still correct, huh? Still correct. That is accepted as the correct answer. Still correct. Right. Now, okay, next one. In usual notation for the triangle ABC, prove that sin A plus sin B divided by sin C is equal to this. Right. Usual notation, sin A plus sin B. Sin A plus sin B divided by sin C. Right. For this, now I take the sine rule other way around. Right? This is also correct. Right. By sine rule, we can write like this. Sine A by A equals sine B by B equals sine C by C. No, I'll take this as K. Then we can subject sine A. Sine A by A equals K. No, using cross multiplication by A, we get sine A equals Ka. Sine B equals Kb. Sine C equals Kc, like this. Huh? Now substitute for this sine figures. Sine A plus sine B divided by sine C. Sine A, what is that? Ka. Sine B, what is that? Kb. Sine C, what is that? Kc. K, you can cancel it out. We get what? A plus B by C. We get the first answer, right? Correct, no? Right. Now, what is next asking? Next one. Further, given that a minus b equals 2c and a minus b equals 90, show that sine c by 2 is this. All right. A plus b equals 2c. Right. A plus b equals 2c. Bring this c here. This gives us what? A plus b by c equals 2. Now, that a plus b by c here we have. For this, we can put what? That 2. Then this is equal to 2. Understood? Huh? Now, then we can write then sine A plus sine B divided by sine C should be equal to 2. Now use the cross multiplication. Then taking this as your C and this as your D, apply here sine C plus sine D formula. Right. Sine C plus sine D. What is that equal to? Sine C plus D by 2 at this angle. And next one cos, no? Cos A minus B by 2. And here we have 2 times this sine C come in here, no? But that sine C you can write how, people? 2 sine C by 2 cos C by 2, no? 2 sine C by 2 into cos C by 2. Correct, no? This sine C come in here. That sine C you can write as half angles 2 sine C by 2 into cos C by 2. Correct, no? Yeah. Now, you know this ABC are what? The 3 angles in the triangle. Then A plus B plus C is equal to what, people? 180, no? Then what is this A plus B? Take this C to right hand side, 5 minus C. But there we have A plus B by 2. Then this is A plus B, no? Then A plus B by 2 mean divide this and this by 2. Then we get 90 minus C, no? 5 by 2. These two we can write down, cancel down. Then write down here A plus B by 2 means what? 90 minus C. 5 by 2 minus C. Cos. People, we are given A minus B. In the question, we are given A minus B as 90. This is given as 90. 90 by 2. Here. 2 sine C by 2 into cos C by 2. What is this, people? Sine 90 minus 90 minus C by 2, no? C by 2 should be there. Here. 90 minus C by 2. Sine 90 minus C by 2. Sine 90 minus C by 2 is cos C by 2. Here 90 by 2 is 45, cos 45, 1 over root 2 equals 2 sin c by 2 into cos c by 2. What is asking people? Ask of sin c by 2. No, this cos c by 2 you can cancel down with this. Bring this 2 where here. Then sin c by 2 equals 1 over 2 root 2. Sin c by 2 is equal to 1 over 2 root 2. This is how we take a task. Right. Last part. Right. So this solve means we have to find x. People, x is inside the right hand side, inside the bracket. Under sin squared x only, under sin squared only x available. Then x is an angle. Find angle means we have to write general solution. Understood? Right? General solution we have to find. Right. Okay. Okay. Part stereo. Tan inverse half plus tan inverse 1/3 is equal to tan inverse 2 sin squared x. Right. This is an angle, no? Let us take this as alpha. This is another angle. Take this as beta. This also tan inverse something is angle, no? Gamma. Then what do you get? Alpha equals tan inverse half. Bring this tan inverse to left hand side, then becomes tan. Tan alpha half. Beta, tan inverse 1/3. Bring the tan beta inverse, yeah. Tan beta 1/3. Now, gamma, tan inverse 2 sin squared x. Bring the tan inverse to the side, tan gamma. Tan gamma is equal to sin squared x. Right. This is it. Right. Now, the given equation we can write L plus beta equals gamma. Now we have L plus beta equals gamma. Take tan L plus beta equals tan gamma. Expand this tan L plus beta using tan A plus B. Using tan A plus B. Tan A plus B, how to expand people? Tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B, no? Tan alpha plus tan beta divided by 1 minus tan alpha tan B equals tan gamma. Tan alpha half, tan beta 1/3, 1 minus half into 1/3. Tan gamma, 2 sin squared x. Right. You got to get 5 over 6. Right, people? Here also, what? 5 over 6. This 2 you can cancel down. We get 1 equals 2 sin squared x. Subject sin squared x by that. Sin squared x equals half. Subject sign next. Plus or minus 1 over root 2. Take plus sign. Sin x equals 1 over root 2. 1 over root 2 you can write as sine pi by 4. Now sine equality you have. When you have sine equality, you can find what? General solution. What is that? X equals n pi n pi plus minus 1 power n pi by 4. N is any integer. Secondly, take minus sign. Sin x is equal to minus 1 over root 2. Minus 1 over root 2 we can write as sine minus pi by 4. Then you can write again the general solution n pi plus minus 1 power n minus pi by 4. This is the second solution. Right. Okay.